So, welcome everyone. Today's topic, again, as I said, the logistic FMEA, very important topic and more important topic as the VDA 6.8 is around the corner. And let me introduce our expert, Tivadar, who will make this presentation for all of us. Tivadar, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tivadar Nagy, and I have been working for QFD Ltd since 10 years, and I live with FMEA maybe 20 years approximately. So our theme today is the logistic FMEA risk analysis. Okay, we will see what should we do, but we have no many time, so it will be summarizing in a nutshell. Okay, when we prepare this FMEA, we have to use this harmonized FMEA handbook. It is combined AAG and VDA methodology. Its implementation was published 2019. Okay, let's see what type of FMEA we use in practice. The first big graph is a product FMEA, maybe the FMEA. These FMEA types deal with the operation of the product. The second big graphs of FMEA, the process FMEA or PFMEA, what is analyzed is the potential failure of manufacturing, assembly, machining, maintenance activity, and so on. And this group belongs to our FMEA, the logistic FMEA. From here, we will focus on the logistic FMEA. Okay, let's see how we deal with FMEA activity. This FMEA activity, we use the 7 steps approach. The first step is the planning and preparation. It means we have to collect all necessary information and we describe what we include and exclude from our analysis. The second step is the structure analysis. We create the spine, the backbone of our analysis. It is very important part of our analysis, our FMEA. Yeah, and we will build on the other later steps on it. The third step is a function analysis. It's association of requirements, characteristics, and function. It's very important, characteristics and function as well. We will see later on why. Okay, next step is failure analysis. When we define the previous step, the function analysis, we define these functions or characteristics of failure modes, failure steps. The fifth step is risk analysis. Here we will rating of severity, occurrence, detection for each failure chain. It is important, the failure chain. And according to this result, we will get the action priority. The next step will be the optimization. If the fifth step during the risk analysis, we get very high risk, we can implement a new preventive or detection action, and we mitigate or press down the risk. And the last step, the seventh, is a result documentation. It means we publicate our result and documentation action taken. Okay, let's see. We can make a graph with the first step. It will be the system analysis. During the system analysis, we don't deal with any failures. The second big graph will be a failure analysis and risk mitigation. It is mainly the FMEA activity. And this the third will be the risk communication. Okay, let's see details. What happened during these steps? The first was the preparation and planning. We have to do what will included and what will be excluded our analysis during this logistic activity. Okay, this FMEA activity works as a project. The project we execute in 5 steps. The 5 steps could be intent. What are we doing? FMEA, the timing is a schedule. What have to do and how and when have to do this analysis. The team, who will work our team, because it's a execution of log FMI as well, cross-functional team. In the team, we can use and we can speak core team and extended team. The core team members always attend all meeting, and extended teams members just as needed. The task, the next one is a task, what work needs to be done, and the tool, how we do conduct the analysis. It could be discuss what is the software, what is our tools or other things, what we do, what we execute our analysis. And we boundaries, analyze the boundaries, what will include and what will exclude our analysis. There are regular technical requirements. And it's very important, this one, collaboration between FMEs, because we speak about logistic FME, logistic activity. Logistic activity is connected to the other activity, therefore should be add and use the other FMEA results. Logistic FMEA connected to the machining FMEA, assembly FMEA, maintenance FMEA. This is very important, won't be gap between the analysis steps. The second step was the structure analysis. Here happened, there's a visualization of the analysis scope. As you can see, it is a elementary structure. The higher step will be the effect. In the middle level will be the focus level. For example, this process FMEA, it's a logistic FMEA is a process FMEA. Here will be the process steps. Yeah, and the lower level will be the causers. The causers we can use according to 3M. It's man, material, machine, milieu. And we could use the method as well. Okay, let's see in the practice how it looks like. The highest level could be the process, logistical process. It could be here this no damage on the product, our customer get product in time. The next level, the middle, the focus level, we use our process steps. What logistic big steps we use. And the lowest level, we use the causers. Logistic operator, machine. It could be, for example, forklift or a packaging machine and so on. We use here the third step is function analysis. As you can see, this is a 3-level structure we use again. As you can see, there is a structure levels under the function. During this function analysis, we define function or characteristics for all structure element. the focus always here in the middle, and this function will be this level for every structure element. One structure element could be one or more function, one or more characteristics. Is important. The description of this function be clear. Do this to this. Yes, and the lower level, because when we speak about characteristics, we could be process characteristics and product characteristics. The next step is a failure analysis. The failure analysis built on the function analysis, because we have a function and this level is characteristics. We define their failures. In the middle, the focus level, the failures we named as a failure mode. In the highest level, failure effect, and the lowest level, failure cause. One function or one characteristic could be one or more failures. Failure mode, failure effect, or failure cause. When defined the failures, all functions, we link together this failure element, and we get the failure net. Yes. Here we have to speak about description of effect. The effect could be external customer. It belongs to internal customer, legacy bodies, and product end user. When we have this effects and the failure mode and the failure causes, according to this analysis is always complete. But the next step during will be the most difficult step, our analysis. What is purpose of the risk analysis? Firstly, then this is order is very important. Our purpose, assignment of preventive measures to the failure cause. Preventive measures to the failure cause, and only failure cause. Secondly, assign detection controls to the failure causes and or failure modes. Okay? That detection action belongs to the failure cause and or failure modes. And after this, we rating severity, occurrence, and detection for each failure chain. This rating, it is an estimation. We have the rating table in the handbook, and we can use during this rating this table. Okay, what happened here? So estimate the risk evaluating severity, occurrence, and detection in order to prioritize to need for the action. Okay, what is the severity? The severity always belongs to the effect. What is the occurrence? Occurrence and detection belongs to the failure cause, always the failure cause. The occurrence show how effective our preventive measures, and detection shows how effective detection measures. This evaluation could be from 1 to 10. The occurrence also evaluate 1 to 10, and detection also 1 to 10. So in this case, we have 3 numbers. These are 3 numbers. This is the number trio will describe the action priority. Action priority could be low, medium, or high. So as you can see, there isn't RPN, risk priority number. This is a new FMEA handbook. It is don't use this RPN. We use action priority. Action priority is the prioritization of the need for action to reduce risk. Okay, next step is optimization. What is purpose? If the previous step, we have one or more high or very high risk chain, we can introduce the new preventive or detection measures, and we would like mitigate somehow this risk. Okay. In this FMEA handbook shows that what happened when we have the action priority high. The team needs to either identify appropriate action or justify and document why current action are adequate. It is a new session. There wasn't in the previous FMEA book. Okay, what happened in the medium result? The team should identify appropriate action or discretion of the company justify and document controls are adequate. And in the case, the low action priority case, team could identify actions. Okay. And the last, result documentation. Purpose. What is a purpose? Okay, it's summary of the analysis result, communication of result, and the establishment of the content of the documentation. Okay, let's see example or use in the practice this one. As you can see, it is the structure analysis result is a structure. The highest level is a logistic process, and could be procurement operational, transport coordination, goods arrival, order picking, material supply, and so on and so on. And we can use more detailed, for example, the procurement operation, system setting, or procurement this material. And this lower level could be the causers. Where is the focus in this case? That's because you can see that 1, 2, 3, and 4 level can be seen in the structure. And the previous slide was only the 3 levels. In this case, the focus here is the causer, and this is a technical level, and this is the effect. So the structure will be here. The next one, transport coordination. Okay, could be domestic, foreign. Work logger, okay. The focus always here. Here will be the causer, and here's the effect. And this one, goods arrival. Okay. Imported goods, JIT, or transit goods, but it's split more. Vehicle arrival and so on and so on. And here is the causers. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. In this case, the focus can be found this one, causer this one, and effect this one. And that is a very important thing. When we speak about that, we should contact the other FMEA, for example, assembly, machining, and so on and so on. It is the way how can we link logistic FMEA and the assembly FMEA to each other. Can be seen. Unloading. Okay, it is executed by the logistic worker, and it's connected to the PFMEA. What happened, for example, it worked wrong. Unloading. For example, the foreign material was uploaded to the workplace. Here, this PFMEA will not deal with wrong raw material because it is a basic with the workplace. There are good materials. Okay, but the problem, where will be the problem? Not here. The problem is here because during unloading, the log worker loaded wrong material. Therefore, the actions, preventive and detection action, could be used this level. Okay, and we can use here. If we are not able to handle this problem here because this process works well. Okay. The problem was here. This is the example how to connect to logistic FMEA and other FME work to each other. Okay. Is there any question about this FME and logistic FME as well?
Of course, questions can be raised later on as well. I encourage everyone to send me eventually all the questions, or if you need some more clarification, or you need some smaller demonstration like this. Again, this could be a key point in the 6.8. They can ask whether you have this type of logistic FMEA. Okay, so if you have no more questions, then just in a couple of sentences, I would like to promote somehow our upcoming trainings. First things first, 6.3. There will be in Kragujevac at end of March, 6.3 training plus the certified exam. I think it's useful to come and do it. Of course, you might know it's mandatory for the Volkswagen Group. We have also end of March formal Q training and 6.5 product auditor training on the 19th of March. 19.1 technical cleanliness as for the measuring room laboratory, and we plan to make from 12 to 13 field failure analysis, also a VDA training online. All of them except the 6.3, all of them are online and in English, so do not hesitate to come to join us. Okay, thank you very much. Still, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to write it now or raise your hand as you can do it in a Teams application. If not, then thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Tivadar. Thank you all of you who has joined to this today's coffee break. Have a nice rest of the day.